Mega Mewtwo X and Mega Mewtwo Y are officially coming to Pokemon Unite on July 21st. However, we have gotten some information on how to unlock them, so let's go over that real quick in this video. If you don't really care about how to unlock them and you just want to see some gameplay, if you skip to these timestamps right here, this one is going to be for Mega Mewtwo X and this one is going to be for Mega Mewtwo Y. So make sure you stay for the entire video to see some actual gameplay. So let's get into how to unlock these when they come out. According to ElChicoEevee on Twitter, unlocking Mega Mewtwo X will be very similar to unlocking Zacian. However, if you're like me, you're returning to the game after quite a long time, so you didn't really get to experience the Zacian event. So let's go over how to unlock Mewtwo. When you log in during the event, you can obtain Mewtwo dice per day. You can roll a die to advance the number of squares rolled. You can only own one die that's obtained by logging in at a time. If you are not happy with the number that you rolled, you can re-roll the die using EOS coins. If you roll again, you will get a higher number than your previous roll. You can roll each die a maximum of Mewtwo times. When you land on a square, you will unlock tile missions with different difficulty levels based on the square's number. You cannot roll your next die until you've completed one of the tile missions of the square you are currently on. When you reach a point on the map where the path branches, you can choose which way to go, and there is a set chance you can obtain more rewards if you choose the path with the tile missions that have higher difficulty levels. Landing on a lucky square will allow you to advance further by the number shown on the lucky square. And you can obtain dice by logging in every day, as well as by exchanging event points obtained in Panic Parade for dice. If you have more than one die, you will roll the die obtained by logging in first. I think it's really cool that you're allowed to re-roll the die using EOS coins instead of EOS gems, because to me that makes the game a lot more free-to-play friendly, and that's just a big plus anywhere you look. That's enough about how to unlock Mega Mewtwo, because that's all we really know at this current moment. But let's go ahead and get into some gameplay, because ElChicoEevee did post some Mega Mewtwo X gameplay, so let's get into it and take a look. Alright, so starting off, it looks like Mega Mewtwo X starts with Confusion. Personally, I'm really excited for Mewtwo. He looks so good in this game, and I'm really excited that they did not make him a boss like they did Rayquaza, because Rayquaza would have just been so sick in this game. Looks like Mewtwo's second ability is going to be Barrier. Now, having a shield this early on could be really good for early game. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, Mega Mewtwo X is an all-rounder. So, having a barrier make you a little tanky. Confusion seems to do a bit of damage, right? I mean, quite literally an all-rounder. Mega Mewtwo X seems really good in all cases. I have watched this video once over before, and I am just really excited to be able to get my hands on to Mega Mewtwo X. And even Mega Mewtwo Y, who we'll be covering later on in this video, who doesn't come out, unfortunately, until mid-August. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit, right, while he gets his abilities, right? In this one, he takes Premonition, which is a really cool seeming ability, because what it does is when he uses it, it kind of brings the Pokemon to him, you'll see right here, and it allows you to do damage to him. So it does damage, kind of pulls them into you, and then you can hit your Wombo Combo Grand Slam on them, right? So, like I said, I'm going to talk over this a little bit while he gets his abilities, and then I'm going to go mute for a little bit and let you guys watch the gameplay. There are going to be two different Mewtwo X gameplays, because he does go with both talent choices on different types of the video. So, yeah. So here, he ends up taking Recuperation, which does exactly what it sounds like it would, although it does kind of look like it gives him an overheal, if you see that little purple health. So I don't know if that heals him or if it gives him an overheal that acts as like a shield. I'm sure it heals him as well. I don't see why it wouldn't, especially with an ability called Recuperation. But Mega Mewtwo just seems like so much fun. So right here, you actually see that he did transform into Mega Mewtwo X. And I'll be honest, I haven't really figured out yet why sometimes he transfers and sometimes he doesn't, or transforms. I thought originally it was when he used Premonition, but that does not seem to be the case, as you see right here. Only time will tell when we can actually find out Mewtwo's descriptions, so stay tuned for a future video on that when I can actually get my hands on him. here is Mega Mewtwo X's Unite move. ElChicoEevee on Twitter did say that it is a global move, which makes me wonder if that doesn't just hit the Pokemon that he's around, if it hits everyone on the map and does that same attack. Because if so, that would just be massive. Oh my god, that Ralts just got deleted, bro. I know he's 2 levels above that Zacian, but like, I blinked and that Zacian was no longer there. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead to the next little bit. If you guys want to see the rest of this gameplay, make sure you go check out ElChicoEevee's on YouTube. But I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead to where he's using the other 2 abilities. So let's go ahead and skip ahead just a little bit, because now he's going to be using the other 2, which is Fundamental. I don't know if that's a translation thing, but I couldn't find anything about it. If it's not, cool. If it is, somebody let me know if you do know what it is supposed to be. I believe on this one he takes this ability, and he also takes a teleport, and the teleport acts similar to the Ralts teleport. However, I think it has a longer range, and it allows you to attack them when you do the teleport. You'll find out what I'm talking about here in just a minute. However, Fundamental seems to have like it seems like if you target an enemy, it shoots a couple like blasts at them, as you see there, and then it throws out a big like black hole explosion, which does a decent amount of damage. Let's see if he gets a kill here. He does not get the kill on that, but it puts him low enough that he just is able to murk him, right? And that barrier is coming in huge even at level 6. So he's about to hit level 7 and get his other move, which is that teleport, which if you end up going something like Premonition, which pulls the enemy in close to you, and then teleportation, that would just be terrifying to fight against, right? So here he gets teleport, and I mean, good lord. Yeah, he teleports in, hits him with the ability, right? It's just insane. And he went ahead and transformed into Mega Mewtwo X there. And like I said, I just don't know what's causing him to transform. I don't know if it's causing like some kind of attack bonus when he transforms, or if it's just purely cosmetic, but I doubt it would be purely cosmetic. I think once I get my hands on Mega Mewtwo X, I think the first thing I'm going to try is that like Premonition transport, because they're running away from you, you hit them with Premonition, you pull them in, they can't escape, they start running away, you teleport to them, you kill them. It's just, you're all up in their face all the time. Sweet lord, they are just absolutely like steamrolling. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. If you do want to see the rest of the Mega Mewtwo X gameplay, make sure you go check out the video. Now let's go ahead and move on to the Mega Mewtwo Y gameplay. All right, Mega Mewtwo Y. Unlike Mega Mewtwo X, Mega Mewtwo Y is an attacker, where Mega Mewtwo X was an all-rounder. Y is going to be an attacker. It looks like they both start with Confusion and Barrier, but I'm assuming that they're going to have different level 4 and level 7 abilities, because that would just be silly to make them have the same, you know, like the same like special abilities. It is going to be really weird to see 2 Mewtwo's on a team, so I'm wondering if they're going to limit that. So like you can either have a Mega Mewtwo X or a Mega Mewtwo Y. Maybe they're level 5 and level 7. Could have sworn he got it at level 4. But I don't know if they're going to cap it or not, or leave it uncapped, kind of like the Eevees. Granted, Eevees are Eevees, and Eevees aren't Mewtwo's. All I know is I will definitely be playing Mewtwo. So it looks like he gets Premonition and Ornamental as well. I'm wondering if there's a difference between the special attacks, or like their attacks between the two, if one does more damage, because at level 4, it looks like Mega Mewtwo Y was just murdering. Like, and I wonder if they're going to have any different, like a different Unite move compared to each other. Like I said, all of this is just like data mined, like leaked footage. Well, it's not leaked footage, but it's footage that I don't have control over, so I can't take a deep look into their abilities. Although if you look closely, I'm going to go back real quick. On Mega Mewtwo X, Premonition pulled the enemy closer. However, here, it looks like Premonition pushed that Corphish back. You see that right there? So that might be one, so might have the same ability names, but different abilities. Which is very, very interesting to me, actually. And that's, so yeah, Premonition pushes the enemies back when you're playing Mewtwo Y, but Premonition pulls the enemy closer when you're using Mewtwo X. So he goes for Recuperation here. He's doing the same build on Y as he was on X. And it doesn't look like Recuperation gave him the overheal that it did on Mewtwo X. In fact, it kind of looks like it gave him some kind of buff, but I don't know what that buff would have been. Very interesting. It kind of looks like it's giving him a barrier instead of an overheal. More like a shield, like barrier shield. That's really cool. I was very skeptical when I saw that they have the same abilities, but if they're doing different things, that's very, very, very cool. So yeah, Premonition pushes back. And obviously, I'm assuming that they're going to have different basic attacks, and one of them is going to be more of a... So yes, it is global. If you notice there, he didn't move the map, so he was able to see it hit another enemy. That's awesome. That's huge. That's going to be insane to play against. So Mewtwo Y seems more of like a ranged mage style character, whereas Mewtwo X seems to be your brawling brute style character, where he's pulling them in close, he's teleporting up to you to try and get in your face to murder you, where Mewtwo Y is pushing you away so you can't get close while still being able to attack you from afar. Very, very, very interesting. So he's got his Unite move back up. He takes a look to see what they're doing, and he does use it, and he does help get 2 or 3 kills while his team is trying to take the Dreadnought. Apologies. That is crazy that he's able to assist them all the way from the top lane, and he didn't even stop killing the minions for it. That's insanity. So he gets the kill on the Zacian and the Snorlax, but he's also 5 levels above them. Holy cow. Mega Mewtwo Y is gonna be crazy. I'm really excited for them to actually be in the game. All right. Just like I did on the Mega Mewtwo X gameplay, even though we're almost done with this one, I'm going to go ahead and switch to the other one just so we can go ahead and look at his other abilities real quick. Right, so same thing, starts with Barrier and Confusion. All right, and he's about to hit level 5, so we did skip ahead just to it. So he's going to be taking the other ones. All right, so he gets onto Mental. And let's see. I was not paying attention to see if it did anything different. It does not look like onto Mental does anything different. Maybe the explosion's a little bigger. However, his auto attack is definitely different. That's for sure. But it does not look like onto Mental's too different than... Like, Premonition was completely different. Instead of a pull, it was a repulse. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit so that way we can check out teleportation just to see if it was any different. So it does look like it gives a little bit of a speed up? Question mark? Heavy question mark? Oh, he has multiple uses of the teleport. So yeah, he gets 2 charges of the teleport. Very interesting. So he can either... Wow. So he's going to be kind of hard to hit. Because if you do what he did a second ago where you can just teleport all around the map... Yeah, he is breaking ankles, dude. Holy cow. Mega Mewtwo Y, I think, is going to be a force to be reckoned with. Wow. I definitely could see Ondamental and then teleport being huge. He gets the Blissey with that and almost kills the Blissey. So yeah, it does look like when he uses teleport, it gives him a... Well, maybe it does not give him a speed up. However, he's so mobile. Very cool. I'm very excited for both Mega Mewtwo's to be added to the game. I can definitely see myself using Ondamental and then the teleport. Alright. I am going to end this here. If you do, like I've said at every single one, if you do want to see the rest of this, make sure you go check out his channel, linked in the description below. Mega Mewtwo looks insane. Now, just a reminder, Mega Mewtwo X does not release until the 21st of July, and he releases alongside the 2nd anniversary for Pokemon Unite. However, Mega Mewtwo Y does not get released until mid-August. There is no official date yet. All they have said is in mid-August. Now, if you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys did enjoy this deep dive, if you guys do enjoy Pokemon Unite, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like the video, and make sure you turn on that bell icon, because Inteleon gets released on the 4th of July, and there will be videos about him. I promise you that. And the moment that Mewtwo gets released, I will be doing a live stream and a video about Mewtwo. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.